Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fall of the Republic.
Construction complete.
I think we're going to open with Lord Cestus here. Maybe we'll wait for the commandos. But this episode, at least the plan for this episode, is to take Sullust. Hopefully, maybe.
Construction complete.
Did we get a ship? We did not get a ship. Okay. But yeah, I think Sullust this episode, and well, hello. Really? Huh. Okay. Surely they can't have very much back here. Not in terms of ground forces, I mean in terms of ships. At least I didn't think so. No, they've got, okay, well. All the more reason to definitely lock in Pamont as soon as possible. I think... Mont Calamari has almost got a Valaduja, so that's just not going to happen in that direction for them. I think... Again, because of the fact they have... In order for them to launch an attack, they have to think they can take the ground as well. And, yeah. This is another story entirely. These two. I don't know. Well, at any rate, that's... Okay, well, I guess... Well, to be honest, I see no reason why we shouldn't just start pushing into the Northern Territory as well. Like, even if we're not going to take every single random planet, there's still... I mean, for one thing, if they're launching attacks back here, that tells me that they've still got enough back here that they think they can actually do stuff with. And that tells me that we haven't quite given them quite enough of a beating just yet. I keep meaning to move these guys out, and then I keep forgetting about it, and I think actually you guys need to head up here. Let's take this before they get their ground forces in range. Our main goal might be Sullust this episode, but...
Beginning construction.
I mean...
Reinforcements en route.
If they're launching attacks in this sort of area...
Now we're talking. Keep 'em guessing. Job's not over yet.
Construction complete.
Well, if nothing else, we can certainly, like... take more planets in the north than we have already. Like, oh hi! Okay, you know what? No. Just... When they're in sniper mode, they don't want to fire at what you tell them to for some reason, and I don't understand why.
Heading out.
Drop quick. Go, 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 go. But yes, did I finish that thought? I think I finished that thought, but if I didn't, what I'm meaning to say is we can definitely take more planets up in this northern region
Secured a landing zone.
fairly easily and like probably pretty quickly. I don't think like even if they have enough that they can launch attacks on us,
Building started.
I doubt they have enough to really hold up against an assault. Oh, no, 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 no. You guys are not designed for that sort of thing.
Construction complete.
I'd like to drop the artillery, but hi! Going to make this awkward, aren't they? Ignore the Octotara. Just ignore everything. Charge. The sooner you get in there, the sooner we can get you back up. Are you really having trouble with this thing? Well, the commandos certainly aren't. Go, go, go. Oh, I never made the commander into a group.
There we go. Do I look like a droid? Watch those wrist rockets.
We didn't happen to lose the commander, did we?
Back at it. Look around, stay sharp.
Yeah, I think we did. That's not great. Okay, well...
1, 2, 3. Covering fire, go. Turret online. This'll show our quad stands together.
Get away from the Persuader. Okay, well...
Defensive positions. Defensive positions. Hey, check your map.
You... head over here. Dodge the Octotara.
Not sure I can
Oh, okay. Those things. Wow. Come on, come on, come on.
We secured a landing zone.
Oh, freaking hero.
Moving. We do this together.
Still want to leave room for the artillery,
Get ready to move in.
but
Back at it. Not bad, not bad.
definitely do a
Autogun
bit
online.
more.
Move forward. With your trooper.
Hmm.
Call in the shiny. That was something. We're at the objective. Auto guns online. Lock it down. Med support. What's that covering fire? Auto gun ready to go.
Go, go, go. That's not, no, 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 no. Yeesh. That's not cool.
On it.
Repair station constructing.
Stay with me, all right? Ha! You see that?
I wonder, are the, are the sniper rifles better against those things, or are the rifles? No. Eh.
Starting kill sweep.
Construction complete.
Confirmed.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Republic. Job's not over yet. That's like it.
You guys go finish that thing off. We can probably do that, right?
They're gonna wrap up here first. Move up. Let's do this.
Whoa.
Auto gun ready to go. Confirmed.
Reinforcements
Yeah.
en
Auto guns
route.
online. Falling shot. Ready for backup. Support fire ready. Changing weapon. Stop slow.
These things are supposed to have AV blasters.
Close range assault.
They don't seem very good,
Yes.
to be honest.
Unit destroyed.
What?
Violating orders. Nothing serious. Take them out.
Wait a minute. Oh, no, that's...
Unit destroyed.
Turn ready. Now.
That was probably going to happen the whole time. Oh, that's... No, that's that. What part of... Head up the hill?
Base is under attack.
1, 2, 3. Let's have some fun. Hand your ground.
Can't actually bring
Do
you...
I look like a droid?
Never mind.
Area so secure. Auto guns online.
I don't think these things have very good...
Yes. Let's do this.
into anything that isn't infantry, to be honest.
We have not secured the area. Changing weapons.
It's not great, but it's not quite as atrocious as I thought it was.
Let's do this. There we go. Feeling fine. Now we're talking. Auto guns online. Move in. To violating orders. Neutralize that.
You guys are kind of too fast to be in this formation. Everyone else is more or less the same speed.
This should help.
Unit destroyed.
Yeah, those SD Hulks are quite effective,
Auto guns online.
as long as you don't get them too close. They're very fragile, but they can put out quite a bit of damage.
Bombers reporting in. Could be trouble.
Who? Oh, that's the Techno Union. It was the Techno Union. Oh, we probably should have done that, actually. Do you know you have other weapons, right? Yeah, we did. Oh, that was Ozzel. Oh dear. Well, there goes him, I guess.
System control achieved.
I didn't even think about it at the
Beginning
time.
construction.
The droidica Mark IIs apparently have way more anti-air firepower than I thought they did. Cause as soon as that thing got into range of all of those ones, then when they were clustering around the top right landing zone, like as soon as they switched fire, he just kind of fell apart. Yeah, see, they don't really have a whole lot. But compared to something like this, it's actually nothing. So yeah, we might have to take more planets back here than I thought we were going to have to. Because like I'm fine with like ending the campaign earlier if it's going to be just a matter of, you know, stations and not much there. But if they have actually enough to actually like threaten invasions in various places, then that kind of changes things a little bit. Cause like this area, Sullust, they're really non-issues, to be honest.
Construction complete.
Because they can't build any more ground units. So it doesn't matter. Back here, obviously they can build ground units. In some places. Oh, hello. Well, that needs to go for sure. But they don't have a lot of ship production. Not a lot of very good ship production. I think I'm fairly sure the last we checked, there's not even a level 3 back here. It's all level 2s. Of course, if they take Contrim, that's gonna change, but good grief, yeah. That's where their credits have been going for a little while, isn't it? Okay, well. On the bright side, that is going to make for the sorts of battles that we've not really had very much of this campaign. Like lots of frigates, not very many capital ships. And I mean, so much of this campaign has revolved around capital ships. It'd be nice to deal with something a little different.
Tactical battle imminent.
Hello.
System lost.
Fortunately, we
Tactical
have
battle
this.
imminent.
Hi. Can we be bothered? You know what? Nah. We'll come back
System lost.
in just a second. You
Construction
go back
complete.
for there. They might be trying to get stuff off of here.
Tactical battle imminent.
If we can get them to quit bunching up. Okay, that... do we want to do this? We had probed it, but that looks like that might be Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, no. We're actually good. The increased stack size is those ground units. Nothing more dangerous than that. So, yeah. Think.
Calculating jump to light speed.
Standing by.
Oh, it's a heavy frigate shipyard, so there's pathfinding issues in the center of the map. Just, oh god.
What's the order? What is it, sir?
Oh, do they not have an ion cannon here?
I copy that. Pilot. Negative, sir.
And yet they had one on Debrillion.
Disperse.
Commander.
Okay.
Mines, repairs.
Weird.
Standing by. Moving out.
The enemy doesn't stand a chance.
Are they not moving? I really appreciate it if you'd not be in range of that thing while we tear you apart. That'd be... Oh well, whatever.
Awaiting your orders.
Yes, sir.
Maximum power to shields.
Yeah, unless they're waiting a long time, they don't have an ion cannon. That's a nice change of pace, too.
Delta-class frigate. Who needs fixing?
Star cruiser here. Yes, sir.
Really want to get that other Praetor, the Praetor that was in this fleet, down to Dodona. I'm almost certain we're going to need at minimum 2 Praetors to take on that fleet over Sullust. We don't have a fleet that has 2 Praetors in it right now, do we? I don't think we do. If we do, we should send the extra one that way too. I don't think 2 is going to be enough.
Cruiser standing by.
Give me a target.
Though it is hard to say.
Carillion gunship on station. Roger that, Commander. We shall be there shortly.
You've got a clear shot. Let's show these clones how it's done. We're taking heavy casualties. We've lost a squad member. Eliminating target.
This is the first time I just realized in a long while that Coburn has actually been in command of the Mandator and actually been able to be on the field with the Mandator.
Victory is imminent. Target locked. Missile away. Nice shot. Excellent shot. Their reinforcements have been cut off. Separatist forces have lost.
You know, I'm going to actually break the engines first, just because if they decide that they want to retreat,
We've cut off the enemy's reinforcements.
I'm not going to be all that bothered. Yes, there's ground forces that can be used to attack us elsewhere, but meh, whatever.
Sir, there's not much time left. Sir, we've lost a squad mate.
And here's you guys charging into the middle.
Our troops have been given advanced training. They're losing reinforcements. They're all around us. The Chancellor is counting on us. We've got fighters. Retreat.
Oh, hi.
Regroup for another
Go
attack.
away.
We're outnumbered.
We've got advanced training. Their reinforcements are being depleted. Our back-to packs will regenerate us.
Yes, sir.
You haven't been in range this whole time.
Your orders, General.
Neither have you.
We've
Ready
destroyed
for
the
action.
Get in there.
Anyone needed repairs?
That's the way it's done. We've got secondary reinforcements standing by. We've destroyed the Techno-Union
Oh, of course, this trade station's back
Come on,
here.
you bastard.
They're coming in quick.
Interesting.
For the Republic!
Let's show these clones how
Reporting.
it's done.
The lasers are our target.
Yes, General. Now that's how it's done. Firing. Form up. Heading out.
There's no point in you being so far back at this point. This is not
Locking on.
Mines?
much of anything right
Got
now.
you covered.
We've got
DP-20
advanced training.
awaiting your orders.
We're heading in.
Targeting their lasers.
I'm hit. Going
Aye,
down.
sir, we're moving out.
You guys, it's just no. Go, I don't know. Where are there some bombers? There aren't. Okay, well, just get out of the way.
Carillion gunship on station.
Okay, now it's going to be the job of waiting for her to get into position.
Give me a target.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders.
None of the rest of this fleet can
DP-20
take
standing
a
by.
3, I'm fairly sure.
Ready for action, sir.
She's almost in range. Any second now. Yep, that'll do it.
Yes, Commander.
Aye.
You are going to flank
All hands on
around
deck.
and take out that trade station.
I copy.
The time it'll take for her to dismantle this thing, she should
Yes,
actually
Admiral.
be able to get all the way
Aye, aye.
around over here. She's still wasting an awful lot of firepower on the fighters.
Eliminating target.
No, don't turn.
Reporting.
Ready for action, sir. Take us out. Best possible Reporting speed. in. Moving to coordinates.
I got a vulture on my 6. Blast. He's right behind
Watch
me.
your flanks.
Oh,
Separatists have cut off our reinforcements.
that was wrong.
Yes, sir. Destroyed the Techno-Union ships.
I'm on them.
Cannons loaded. The enemy has secondary
Full steam ahead.
reinforcements on standby.
Stay in formation. Target locked. Excellent
I'm
shot.
not sure how much longer we can hold them off.
Does this thing have turbo lasers? Yes, it does.
Blasters charged. Ready yourself.
Whatever.
I got
Good
one.
shooting, sir.
Oh wow, she's going to lose shields. These things do so much damage.
Reporting
I suspect it's probably all those proton torpedo launchers.
Wiped out.
Our target
Well, I
priority
guess
is
she's
the
also
laser
being
cannons.
hit by that
Thanks for the warm welcome, Commander.
same time, so
We've got secondary reinforcements standing
definitely
by.
not helping.
Watch your tail. Enemies down.
Why?
Reporting in. Full speed.
Get behind them.
We'll win this fight, no problem.
Okay, I
Copy that.
didn't want you
More
to do
enemy
that.
left.
Yes, sir. You got him. I've got a fighter on my 6.
Oh wow, that was actually the last thing. Cool. And would you look at that? Handy little ground force. Okay. Hang on a second. Do we do is they oh dear. Well, that's slightly inconvenient. But you don't have an extra crater? No. Well, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to Sullust this episode.
Choose your reinforcements.
As in, just, I'm not sure if our forces are going to be able to get there before this episode is over. You want to launch any day now? Thank you. Holding everybody up there, buddy.
Got you on the comm.
Yep, another heavy frigate shipyard.
Missile destroyer here.
Let's blow
I guess those ones.
got the captain.
Although we haven't fought a light
Go ahead, sir.
shipyard
Cruiser standing by.
in actually quite a while now that I think about it.
On station.
Targeting computer online.
So those might be
Yes, General.
wonky as well.
Ready to update
Is there anything really stopping us from just plowing straight through? Is that... It's a trade station again. Interesting. So,
Locking on target.
not that it really matters all that much with the sheer numbers of battleships that they've already got. But I wonder,
The enemy doesn't stand a chance.
like, how much damage to their economy do we have to do before it starts to actually matter? I wonder. What with this being the
We'll level them. Destroy them.
cruel AI.
They won't survive the day. Fire for maximum effect. Radio channels. System is down. I have the
I don't know if you
target
noticed that, but as soon as this thing came into range, she switched fire from this to this.
Cruiser here. Aim on
So
down.
I do think there's something going on with these things being a higher priority
Orders, General.
target
Watch out for those asteroids.
for whatever reason.
Standing by.
Form up. Evasive maneuvers.
Receiving. Charging generator.
Them now.
That's a 2. That's a 1. I'm so glad they've differentiated
Loading ordnance.
the models better
Locking on.
We'll make short work of them.
in the
Missile destroyer
recent
here. They won't escape. Orders.
changes they've made to the models, like rather than just the exact same thing but slightly bigger, because it's very hard to tell the ones from the 2s.
We've got advanced training.
Target locked.
The 3s
Destroyer
versus the 2s are quite a bit more obvious because the change in size is more drastic, but it's still, you know,
Your command.
nice to have a very obvious difference between them.
radio channels open.
Alta frigate reporting in.
As you command. Aye.
No, that's definitely not what I commanded.
Yes, Admiral.
Taking fire.
Striking target. Destroyer holding. Fixing
Go.
Ready for action, sir. Thanks for the warm welcome, Commander.
good work.
DP-20 awaiting your orders.
Destroyer here.
Captain here.
Oh, I forgot you.
Our engines are destroyed, sir. The Separatist reinforcements.
I got a lock.
Whose engines?
Sights.
Cruiser here.
You? By what?
For another run.
I got a lock. Those are the
Hmm.
drones we're looking for.
Getting a lock.
Maybe a stray bombing run.
Target locked.
Is that thing still...
Orders, General. Targeting computer.
Oh, it's still got a medium.
Keeping.
Get rid of that.
Locking on
None of that malarkey.
Destroyer reporting.
Are you in range of that
Those
thingy?
torpedo launchers must be destroyed. Holding fire for maximum effect.
Go ahead, sir.
At your service.
Transmit orders. All stations ready.
Engines idling.
Yeah, even though we had this thing right in amongst the whole mess here,
Intercepting.
it's these two that got chewed up.
Ready for orders, Commander.
So either they are
Signal coming through. I'm on them.
genuinely squishier than the tooltip suggests. Maybe some mistake somewhere with how it was
Stay in formation.
programmed or rigged or something. Or it's just targeting priorities are
Destroy the Techno Union. Missile destroyer reporting in.
higher higher than you would expect, because these things, like, I feel like these things have more firepower.
Commander, they're hitting us. Target locked.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Like, it's a lot of different types of firepower, but it's overall more
Standing by.
This is the captain.
ability to, like, actually
Pack a punch.
Awaiting your command.
rip things apart. Okay, you guys are going to have to go for this, because that's going to be irritating.
Carillion gunship on station.
Got you on the comm. Cruiser here.
Watch out for those asteroids.
We've got secondary. Go ahead, sir. Victory is imminent. All stations ready. Initiating combat protocols. Where'd he go?
Yeah, I don't know. Certainly it's better against targets larger than it is with the torpedoes and missiles. These things, I would say, are better against similarly sized targets and smaller.
Signal coming through. Captain here.
Star destroyer reporting in.
I think you wanted that other ship over
So certainly it's not just a straight, oh, this thing is better sort of deal.
Let's blow something up. Missile tubes loaded.
Ready to update orders.
Are you not moving? Where are you not moving?
You got the captain.
Missile destroyer
Either way,
reporting in.
like,
We read you.
these things don't seem to go down nearly as quickly as these. Like,
Targeting enemy. Fire for maximum
priorities, actual effective health, I don't know, but it's definitely something, and I feel like we should use these more often.
Ion cannon firing.
Of course, as I say that, it is slowly getting taken apart, but this thing doesn't have any other targets, so
Eliminating target.
not really fair.
We've lost the missile launcher. All stations ready.
Make sure you get the Gazantes, because those things do actually have...
Behind them. Missile destroyer
Oh.
here.
That thing does too.
I have them now.
Does actually have,
They reinforced
auto-resolve, power,
Silence.
whatever you call that.
He's right behind me.
Can't handle. The battle is ours.
Once the actual hard points are all healed up, does that continuing healing, does that do anything? I suspect not, but I don't actually know. That ground force is not anywhere close, so you know what? Because the week is almost over, I'm going to let them just have that. This force is just beat up. It needs reinforcements. Hello there. Oh my goodness gracious. That's where their credits have been going. Wow. Okay. That's a very different fleet from what we've been dealing with most of this campaign. That's interesting.
All crew accounted for.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
The droids we're looking for.
Yeah, and here's the problem. If we retreat, she'll probably go back. Can she do this alone? Because we're trying to get her to...
I copy. Charging generator.
Sir, incoming transmission from the command center.
Oh, what's it called?
Order acknowledged.
Dodonna's fleet. So that she can help with Sullust.
Perhaps if you hit them from long range with
She
your
might
zoo.
be able to do this.
Enemy units approaching.
Destroyer ready.
Assuming they don't have very much in reserve, and I don't think they can. This is not a full fleet.
Destroyer holding.
So we just might be able to do this, actually.
Target locked.
I'm on them.
Excellent Loading shot. ordnance.
I got one.
We'll win this.
Coordinate fire. Take out the big guns.
Locking on target.
Don't bother destroying the entire ship.
Without protection.
We'll beach them.
Actually, you know what? The turbo laser and the engines, because that will prevent them from being able to get away very easily.
Loading ordnance. Destroyer at station keeping.
Amazing. Falling out of formation. Our hull is near critical.
Somewhat surprised they haven't wanted to retreat yet. I
We'll
wonder
win this.
why.
Shooting trooper.
Oh, of course, because they've got the ground forces.
We've sabotaged the Separatist field.
And they don't like to retreat when they've got those.
We're depleting the Separatist reinforcements. We're being overwhelmed. We're jamming this.
I've detected.
Have sabotaged our vehicle.
We'll beach them.
These things do so much damage. Look at her shields just draining away.
Great shooting, trooper.
Good grief.
Destroy the technology. Target locked.
I've got them in my sights. We'll level them. Coming back.
Yeah, bulwarks are not to be underestimated.
Loading ordnance.
Enemies down. Getting a lock. We're
We'll win this.
Separatist reinforcements.
Locking on target.
Our vector packs will
We'll
regenerate us.
beach them. We'll level them.
Intercepting.
Destroy them. Loading ordnance.
Eliminating target.
We'll win this.
Packs will regenerate us. Stop that. Sir, we searched the site. Stay in formation.
Target locked.
I've got a fighter on my six. We're jamming their sensors. We're taking heavy casualties.
Ready to update
Excellent
orders.
shot.
Locking on target.
There they go. Interesting. I wonder where this lot was headed. Roche doesn't have a ground battle.
Planetary control achieved.
Keep going, keep going.
Vectoring now.
Constructing.
I'm leaving that ground force on Boz Pity. They might be able to... Oh, they're getting ready for something. Actually, maybe not. They pulled back 2 of the battleships. Oh, quick, before something gets shot down. This force is not
Construction complete.
very much. Huh. Hang on a second. This needs to go this way. This needs to go this way. Oh, was there an extra ship in that by chance? The wake turned over. We got another secular. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Alright, that's definitely going to help. We need to get that, those Praetors, and those reinforcements down to Dodona. I'm half tempted to go through Mimbon. You know what, actually, even better. He can come and meet them at Mimbon. Because he's got the ground force here with Vader. They can definitely... Oh. Don't send them all at once like that, because the ground forces go faster. Did they pull anything off by chance? I mean, they didn't pull off the battleships. No idea about the rest of that nonsense. Yeah, I don't know about this. Seems maybe dangerous.
Invasion commencing.
We're gonna have to find out. We are starting to run out of time for the Battle of Sullust, however. Which is...
Building under construction. Choose your reinforcements.
Yeah, not great. This has already taken longer than I expected.
Defensive positions.
Although, I suppose, like, again, we kind of... It was always going to take quite a while just because of the... needing to wait to get the Praetors over there. Like, we needed the Praetors. One Praetor was not gonna cut it. Goodness. They're all hitting the hill. Okay, whatever you're shooting at, not run. They're all focused on that. And it's not taking hardly any damage so far. This is more than enough Octoptara to rip this thing apart. Like, just this group alone is enough for that, never mind those. But if we can kind of snipe them a little bit. What is this? Oh. Nothing much interesting. We don't have any more artillery.
Hey, check your map. Hey, check your map.
Might as well.
Check your map. Autoguns online.
Here goes that. Oh! Hi! I didn't even notice these things in there. Artillery is literally the best thing to use against them. For some reason. Oh, you guys are gonna get just eaten up. Got that one. Oh. No, 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 no. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here now. Let's get some arcs. Go blow up those buildings.
Bombing run available.
Let's do this. Clankers won't see it.
Roger that.
Hang on a second. If we go here, it'll be from over here. Is there any AA? Not noticing it. I think this should get both.
Computers locked on target.
Maintain position. Engaging foe.
Oh, but of course those things can fire at them. Right. So kind of, yeah, is AA. Actually. Really appreciate it if you could use those giant cannons you've got to actually shoot something. We've got a traffic jam here. I think what it is
Unit destroyed.
that they've got the mass driver, but then they've got that heavy AV. Hang on a second, I'm kind of confused. On this is the mass driver. On this, is this the mass driver? Same as this? It looks like the same cannon, but it seems like the mass driver rounds come out of this, so like... It's only two mass driver, or one mass driver, it's not two. But yeah, that heavy AV. It's seeming like the problem is that the mass driver has considerable range, same as this, but that heavy AV blaster doesn't have anything like as much range, and it wants to get in range of the AV blaster for some reason, rather than the actual mass driver. It seems to think that that's its max range when it's not.
Defense is holding.
At maximum unit capacity.
Let's do this.
Which is really kind of frustrating. But that does explain why it just seems to charge forward and keep going when it should be like long-range artillery, like indirect fire or direct fire artillery. This is indirect fire.
Watch those wrists get spread out. Let's do this.
You know what would be helpful? Click, click, click. Like, this thing has other weapons as well as the mass driver, but it likes to sit at the mass driver's range when you tell it to attack stuff.
Fine job. Starting kill sweep. Back at it. Not bad, not bad. Turn ready. Starting assault. Hold ready.
I feel like we've lost quite a bit here that we probably shouldn't have.
Battle is ours.
Yeah, that's definitely not correct.
Planetary control achieved.
Yeah. Fairly sure we lost something else. At least it was just one other something. Okay. Got fleet. We've got these guys moving in. And now I'm thinking maybe this was dumb. 'Cause this can definitely handle whatever is over Mimbon. It was, what, a battle carrier and some other stuff?
Enemy fleet approaching.
Dathomir? Really? Interesting. Okay, we're definitely not quite done yet. 'Cause if our goals to finish include taking all of the Dreadnought shipyards, that also includes actually holding on to the Dreadnought shipyards. So that definitely means... Oh, hang on a second. That definitely means that we need to secure the area around Dathomir as well. But this here is a funky little bug. I've heard Corey discuss it probably once. But it's a funky little thing with the Pathfinder slot. And it's the fact that if you put a unit into the Pathfinder slot, and then a fleet from outside, I believe it has to actually move from a different planet onto the planet where the fleet in question is, and then mingles with it. Any units in that second fleet that are of the same type as the units, as the unit that you put in the Pathfinder slot, if they're of the same type, then it will drop all of them, all available, onto the field. As you can see, we had, I put one of these into the Pathfinder slot,
Moving out.
and that second fleet from Kuat
I think you meant to choose a larger ship.
came over to the planet
On your command.
and mingled with this fleet, and now we have two Praetors as the Pathfinder. I'm not sure if this'll do this again if we,
Let's go.
take this fleet to the next planet. I'm not sure. I kinda hope not. But yeah, that's a funky little edge case bug there.
Positions on your command.
You don't see it very often, but it is a thing that happens.
Pelta frigate standing by.
I believe theoretically you can kind of use it to cheese the
Combat. Positions on your command.
not reinforcement, the Pathfinder slot in a weird sort of way, but I don't feel like it's all that useful, to be perfectly honest. They've got an awful lot of strikecraft here, and I'm not liking it. Oh, yeah, no. Ouch. Okay.
I think you wanted that other ship over there.
We don't have very good anti-fighter here either.
Charging generator. Destroyer ready.
Yeah, this little fleet of theirs has got quite a bit of anti-heavy capital ship
Loading ordnance.
potential. We need to
We'll win this.
we need to rip this stuff apart quick.
We'll beach them. We'll level them. Destroy 'em.
Especially since they've got reinforcements.
Loading ordnance. We'll win this.
Peltic-class frigate at your service.
Standing by. Moving into positions on your
Go
command.
around that way. Get away from the Lucre Hulk.
We're jamming this in.
And the Recusants.
Enemy reinforcements have just appeared.
Go after the stragglers.
Peltic frigate reporting in.
These guys,
Separatist reinforcements.
light triple, medium dual.
Destroy the Techno-Union ship.
It's not terrible.
Yes, sir.
Their reinforcements
Destroyer
are
at
being
station
depleted.
keeping. Locking on target.
Get behind them.
Ready.
We're being overwhelmed. We have to pull out.
We'll beach them.
I have them now.
I'm taking fire.
We'll level them.
All your
Another
squad mates
attack.
have been destroyed.
Adjusting course.
Shields are at cruiser ready for combat. Sir, enemy starfighter.
Come back around.
Peltic here.
Ready to update
Our
orders.
forces have been wiped out.
Destroy 'em.
I'm on them. They're coming in.
Loading
Yeah, this Lucre Hulk is not doing hardly anything by itself, but its bombers are tearing us apart. Our shields are down so far, and they've got, honestly, not a whole lot here.
Destroyer ready.
Like,
We'll
realistically.
beach them.
At your service.
Cruiser here. Moving into positions on your command. Backed up.
Where'd he go?
Generator.
Destroyer holding.
The operation has failed.
We'll level them.
We've destroyed the Techno-Union ship.
You guys need to go.
Sir, you're falling apart.
Loading ordnance.
Pull out.
Destroyer at station keeping.
The enemy has secondary reinforcements on standby.
We'll win this.
I'm under attack.
That thing is trying to snipe our Carrack.
Ready.
Really rather it didn't.
Locking on target. We'll beach them.
We've destroyed the Techno-Union ship.
We'll level
Get us
them.
out of here.
Destroy 'em.
Did you mean to click us? Moving out.
Falling out of formation.
Understood?
Ready to update orders.
Controls aren't
Loading
responding.
I
ordnance.
got
Enemy
one.
reinforcements
Locking
arrived.
on.
We'll win this.
Don't bother with the fighter bays. We're not
Enemy reinforcements
taking out enough of them for it to matter.
We'll beach them.
I got
missiles will tear us apart.
At your service.
enemies in range.
We've cut off the enemy's
Coming
Lost the
Peltic
Carracks,
frigate here.
and that one Pelta didn't get away.
Choose your
All your squad
reinforcements.
mates have been destroyed.
Although,
Preparing for hyperspace.
maybe should have gone with the Venator actually.
Reinforcements. We've cut off the
We'll
enemy's
level them.
reinforcements.
No,
Destroy 'em.
keep firing at this.
Loading ordnance.
Star
You.
Destroyer standing
Target
by.
locked.
Oh, are you for real?
I've got them in my sights.
Charging
Okay,
generator.
well, that's the thing.
Destroyer ready.
Watch out for those asteroids. For the Republic.
Eliminating target.
Destroyer
Coming
holding.
back around for another run.
Cannot do their job without our protection.
We'll win this.
These things have got to
Drawing
go.
fire.
Fire.
Destroyer at station keeping.
Taking casualties.
Locking on target. We'll beach them. We'll level them.
There are still turbo lasers in amongst this.
Destroy 'em.
Depleting the Separatist reinforcements.
Okay.
Loaded.
Separatist
Attack
forces
formation.
Separatist forces have lost.
Decoding transmission.
Yikes.
All crew
Go
accounted
after the
for.
stragglers.
Choose your reinforcements.
Definitely should have gone with the Venators.
Peltic-class frigate. We are moving
Secondary
out.
reinforcements en route. Hold up. Enemy sighted. One shot, one kill.
Alright, now it's a matter of get to the stations
We've got advanced training.
and blow them up before they're able
Did you mean to choose us?
to rip us apart with their fighters and bombers. Because we're not killing hardly any of these things.
Commander, moving
Getting
to
a lock.
coordinates.
We're depleting the Separatist
Reporting in.
reinforcements.
Group for another attack.
Yes. Fixing course. Charging generator. Loading ordnance. Destroyer ready. We'll win this.
Sabotage their vehicle. Their reinforcements have been cut off. We've got secondary reinforcements on
Delta
route.
here.
I can't actually tell if these guys are getting any work done at all. Like, I hear... I don't know. I hear weapons firing, but I don't know if they're enough to do much. It's hard to tell. That's the kind of weird thing about Strikecraft. It's really easy to keep track of your own. Well, relatively easy. But keeping track of the enemies, and how much damage is actually being done,
Ready to
that's
update
not
orders.
easy.
Yes.
Secondary reinforcements standing
Proton
by.
bombs in the
You need
chute.
to turn this way because your starboard is kind of on fire.
Charging generator. We'll beach them. Destroyer ready. I copy.
We've got secondary reinforcements standing by.
Delta frigate responding.
Holding here. Heading out.
Even with them splitting up their fire, they're still...
Destroyer holding.
That takes care of that one.
We'll level them.
Now that's how it's done.
Destroyer at station keeping. Let's run this gauntlet. Ready.
Delta here.
You guys, get in there.
Awaiting your orders.
You will...
Cannon firing.
They weren't firing that until after we brought in the victory.
Delta frigate here.
That was odd.
Ready to update orders. Yes.
Okay, she's actually getting back shields. She might be able to do this pretty quickly. Alright.
Designated target destroyed.
There don't happen to be any Kazantis around here, are there? Sure hope not, because we can't actually stay here and wait, because they will just slowly chew us apart. Yeah. Just the sheer amount of bombers. So, should we try and defend Dathomir? I feel like we should.
Decoding transmission.
Like, obviously we should, but, like, the question of whether we do defensive battle or hold back and come in. Yeah, I guess that last battleship is just not gonna get shot down for whatever reason. Ah. There you are. Thanos again. That is probably coming from... here? It doesn't look like it. You stand by to move in as soon as they hit that.
Tactical battle imminent.
This shouldn't be too bad.
Objective looks protected.
No Praetor, huh?
Reinforcements en route.
Again with all the corvettes and frigates. Why?
Cruiser ready for combat. En route. Cruiser here. Moving into positions on your command.
Pelta frigate standing by.
Reinforcements en route.
Pelta class frigate at your service.
Oh! I forgot I built that.
Reinforcements en route.
Ready to commence.
Well, that'll certainly be useful.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Reinforcements en route.
Moving into positions on your command.
Air cruisers standing by. Yes, General.
We're missing an LAC.
Awaiting commands. Ready for action.
No.
Reinforcements en route.
Star Destroyer here.
No.
I can't do that.
Skip Ray reporting. Skip Ray blast boat here. Armed and ready. Weapons charged. Advance. All right. Starting attack position. What's the order? This is it. What is it, sir? Standing by. Right, sir. What's the order?
That is a lot of corvettes.
Aye, moving together.
I will be very surprised if they manage to get anything through.
Stand a chance. What is it, sir? I copy that.
Commander. Over there. This way.
There we go.
Enemies down.
Intercepting.
Victory.
I'm
Cruiser
on.
standing
Stay in
by.
formation.
Cruiser ready for combat. Moving into positions on your command.
Anyone need repairs? Pelta frigate.
Okay, well, we have a lot of repairs, so might as well use it. This thing here is the primary target.
I have them now.
Now that's how it's done. We've got interceptors.
Republic light
I'm
corvette
on them.
responding.
There you are.
Target
Full
locked.
speed.
Yes, sir. Give me a target. Your orders, General. Acquiring target.
Make a full pass on that. They don't really have enough
Receiving.
Star Destroyer
fighters
reporting in.
here to.
Standing by.
Well,
At your command.
I mean, even if they did,
This is it.
what are they realistically going to do?
Cruiser here.
Our acquaintance here.
Cruiser standing by.
This was the version
Moving into
where
positions on your command.
What is it,
the point
sir?
defense stopped missiles.
Their missiles will tear us apart.
Like,
Standing by.
that right there is going to nullify just so much damage.
Yes, General. Targeting computer
Your
online.
command, sir.
Give me a target.
So much damage, it's not even funny. I actually take that back, it would be hilarious.
I got fighters.
Just completely shut down
Targeting at maximum
that amount of damage.
Your orders, sir.
Holding fire for maximum
To
effect.
attack. Ready for attack orders.
Targeting
Taking
at
fire.
maximum firepower.
Heading for attack coordinates.
Take the shot now.
Reinforcements en route.
Ready for action.
Star Destroyer at station
Full
keeping.
stop.
Destroyer standing by.
I'm under attack. Coming around.
Try to get away.
I've got them in my sights.
I'm hit.
I got
Running
them.
out of maneuvers. I'm losing
Moving
my
into
engine.
positions on your command.
At your command.
They've got us targeted.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Just do keep away from the Luke Hulk, won't you?
Destroyer
Well.
ready to set sail.
Actually, concentrate on those things. They can do an awful lot of damage.
Picking up an enemy
Back
torpedo
around,
approaching
run
up
up
ahead.
ahead.
Yes, General.
Yes, sir.
Locking on.
Aye.
Where'd he go?
You got the commander. Anyone need repairs?
Standing by. We might be small, but we pack a punch.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Star Destroyer responding.
Yes, Commander.
I'm losing.
The lasers are our target.
Destroyer captain here.
Nowhere to run.
What are you doing?
Falling out of formation.
Yes, Admiral.
Undetected.
Cannons loaded.
Enemy.
Coming down. Engines idling.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Shape out here. Targeting at maximum firepower.
Targeting at maximum
Combat
firepower.
crew assembled.
Attack formation.
We'll wipe them out. Ready to deploy. Sir, multiple enemy squads heading towards us. We're going to need you to hold them off. This will be pleasurable. Yes, sir. For the Republic. Yes, General.
Are you guys in range of that?
Approaching up ahead.
No.
Awaiting orders. Full stop.
Delta here.
Cruiser here. Moving into positions on your command.
Wow. The sheer numbers that we've lost to this thing's anti-fighter.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Like, I say we have a lot of anti-fighter, and we do.
Yes, sir. Joining up with the fleet.
Eyes reporting.
And they just about got us 1-to-1 with that thing. It feels like. Okay, maybe not exactly, but
Star Destroyer here.
they're just terrifying.
Cruiser, standing by.
Reinforcements
You've got the
en
captain.
route.
Holding position.
Full stop.
Give us a task.
Awaiting
You're
orders.
not in range, are you?
The lasers are our target.
Nope, and you just want to sit and spin.
Yes, sir. Joining up with the fleet.
Receiving. We're closing on the target.
Yes, Commander. The lasers are our target.
Enemies in
You've got
range.
the captain. Battle station.
Target locked.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Cannons charged.
Holding
Eliminating
fire
target.
for maximum effect.
Training weapons on target. Orders, General. Missiles at the ready. Order.
Launching all missiles.
Eliminating
Full spread.
target. Setting intercept course.
Moving to attack position.
Shields are at half power. I'm taking fire. We have the upper hand.
So yeah, I feel like we're going to want to definitely take the surrounding planets. I guess technically this is the only surrounding planet that they actually have, but yeah, we can definitely do better at the very least. Do we want to just head out now? No. No, no, no. We're doing...
Invasion commenced.
We are doing Sullust as soon as we get through with this.
Calling a shining.
Well, I say that. We're already...
Choose your reinforcements.
This is already an awfully long episode.
En route.
Defensive positions. The squad stands together.
I mean, again, we are right at the end of the campaign here, so... I mean,
Fire ready. In place.
then again,
Let's do this.
I keep saying that as well, and they keep turning up to have even more stuff than we thought, enough to make things difficult. And here they go again, attacking various places. Well, I mean, they are attacking various places, but they're not really doing much.
We secured a landing zone.
Nobody told me it was gonna be this easy.
Reinforcements en route.
What's your direction? What?
You go.
You may dispense with the pleasantries.
You did your job. For the moment, at least. I think that over there is the ion cannon.
What now?
Actually, never mind. Okay, well,
Too easy.
I was going to say don't use that, but
Yes.
it's a little late now.
Back at it. Stay with me, all right? Spread out.
If I remember, yeah,
Squad
yes indeed.
Second vanguard, follow me.
One thing I think would be cool is if on these planets where there's this like forest, if all of the forests were infantry passable, but not vehicle passable. Like, there's no reason infantry shouldn't be able to wander through there, right? You know? I think it could make for some interesting maps, whereas like heavily forested, narrow passages where the vehicles go, making things difficult. I don't know.
They will join us or
Ready when
die.
you are. There we go. Covering fire, go. That's how you do it. Now, commando tactics.
You
Fail me.
need to blow up that turbo laser. You guys are going to take forever to do this, aren't you? Not that we can tell.
Like we drilled, go.
Yes.
Bombing run available.
Oh, the artillery is actually getting through. Okay.
You presume too much.
What even is doing so much damage to you? Seriously, though. I just interrupted him. That was not good. Might very well have gotten stuck there. But they're leaving, so who cares? By the way, I did actually see the turbo laser firing at him, but usually they don't do that much damage.
Planetary control achieved.
At least it doesn't seem like they do. I don't know.
Building
Maybe I'm
under
just
construction.
Beginning
delusional.
construction.
Okay.
Tactical battle imminent.
For real? That's just insulting. Go break all of
Where
that.
are we headed?
You.
Enemy fleet approaching.
No enemy fleet approachings.
Move forward.
Metalorn. Didn't they recently do that?
Downloading orders.
Yeah, they did. Well, you guys need to not be here. Go break that.
Construction complete.
Tactical battle imminent.
They want to just sit there with one singular battleship in amongst a whole bunch of ground units, like, yeah, you don't really think the Mandator is gonna give up something like that. I'm highly tempted to auto-resolve this, but that would be a just bad idea. But we will jump in a little closer than usual.
Let's move this bucket.
I wonder if something like the Praetor could actually plow straight through the asteroid field. Not going to try, but I do wonder.
We read you. Let's go.
Eh? Okay, well,
Ready for command.
I guess there's that then. Don't know why that won't work. Didn't even occur to me that they would try that. I mean, to be fair, it happens so infrequently. Hi. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have actual defenses here? Huh. Heavy frigate shipyard. Either way, they're really getting in the way of us taking Sullust. I guess...
Transport here.
Yeah, at this point... Oh, is that the actual... probe? Weird.
Reinforcements en route.
But yeah, at this point, like, this episode has gone on way too long. Way too long. The last one was way too long as well, and this is just... yeah.
Ready to commence. On my way, Commander.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh! Hi!
Hypervelocity cannon firing. Reinforcements en route.
How do you like it?
Awaiting your orders,
en
sir.
route.
Ready for attack orders.
Not so fun when you're on the receiving end of it, is it?
At your command. Ready to commence.
LAC responding.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Ready for attack orders. As you wish, Commander. At your command.
Station ready.
But yeah, this episode is way too long, and I think we're going to have to end it here. But, on the bright side, we are fairly well poised to take Sullust at this point. We've got 3 Praetors, 2 Secutors, a whole mess of other stuff, sitting basically just, well, did I manage to give the order? I don't even remember. They're over in that direction somewhere at some point.
Let's move some troops.
But next episode we should
Target locked.
Reinforcements have arrived.
should be able to make that happen. They would need to
Getting
do
a lock.
They would need to be pushing very hard to stop us from taking Sullust next episode.
Intercepting.
Orbital command available.
Open fire.
So,
Ready to commence.
okay,
Excellent shot.
Consider it hit.
these things are
Closing on the target.
long range. We need to get in
Stay in formation.
inside their range,
Is under attack.
Get behind them.
if at all possible.
Target priority is the laser cannon.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Uh,
On my way, Commander.
Sir, enemy reinforcements have just
have them.
take some of that.
Ready for attack orders.
I got one.
We'll crush those scum.
It's not really working.
Receiving message.
Coming around.
I don't think we're actually going to be able to win
Got
this.
them in my sights.
I'm actually pretty sure we're not.
I'm losing.
But we're gonna try. I mean, gonna take as many with them as we can.
At your command.
As many of them with us, as we can. That was harder than it should have been. Yeah, here goes the goal line already.
Route for another attack.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
They have enough that they can effectively kite,
Ready to commence.
which is not great.
At maximum firepower.
Heading for attack coordinates. Targeting
We
at
might get
maximum
one more
firepower.
HV gun off, but that's probably about it. This thing is
Orbital command available.
requesting air support.
not anything anymore.
I might be small, but I pack a punch.
Run that way.
The torpedo launchers are gone. Full speed.
Sail out.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Sail out.
Cannons charged. We'll crush those scum.
Reinforcements en route.
Although there is that.
Cannot do their job without our protection.
Holding fire
So maybe we'll get more of them than I thought.
Intercepting. I'm on them.
Heading for attack coordinates.
Standing by. Understood.
Stay in formation.
We are moving out.
You don't even have enough damage to keep the shields down, do you?
Yes, sir.
Did they get it? They did not get it. And there's no way you two are going to be able to get around to it. Oh.
Ready for attack
Well,
orders.
you two are back.
Commander, at your command.
Republic light corvette responding.
Oh, it's the fighters that are doing the most damage. Are you serious?
You got it, Captain.
There are a couple of them that are actually fairly heavily damaged.
Ready for command.
Our space station is under attack.
Instructions received. Engines activated. TIE squadron standing by.
This is Bravo 4. I've input the coordinates.
Ready to commence. Consider it
Go,
history.
go, go.
This is Bravo 4.
Ready for battle.
Give them what for.
LAC responding.
Get in over
For the
here.
Republic.
All power to the engines.
You're not going to be able to do a huge amount, but you might be able to do something.
Closing on the target. Ready for attack orders.
We've reached the base perimeter, sir. We can't let them escape.
This used to be a judicial ship, you know.
Hang on a second. Do these things not have rockets? Huh. No, they don't. Why did I think they did?
At your command.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Targeting at maximum firepower. On my way, Commander. Cannons charged.
Those are the only dreadnoughts we get, right? Yeah.
Roger that.
Light corvette here. Understood. We are moving out.
Ready to commence. We'll crush those scum.
Reinforcements en
We need
route.
you to clear the area in order to proceed.
Hypervelocity gun available. Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Moving to attack.
Sir, we need you to clear the area of all enemies. We can't let them escape.
Target locked.
Ready for attack orders.
Eliminating
Why are you
target.
guys not destroying that?
Heading for attack coordinates. At your command.
I'm on them.
Sir, more fighters approaching directly ahead.
Coming around.
Come on.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Yes,
Eh.
clear.
I've got them in my sights. Coming back around for
Holding
another
position.
run. Target locked.
Space station under attack.
Sir,
Getting
our
locked.
concentrated fire seems to be having an effect.
I might be small, but I pack a punch.
Holding position. We can punch through
Ready
it.
to commence.
Standing by. Copy that, sir. Yes, sir.
Where did the other one
Your
go?
orders, sir.
You.
Republic light corvette responding. Take out their laser cannons.
Holding position. The entrance should be open momentarily.
I'm on them.
They're having the thing where they're having trouble getting into range of the actual station because they think
Reinforcements en route.
it's bigger than it is or whatever. Not entirely sure what's going on with that,
I
but
got one.
This used to be a
something
judicial ship,
something along those lines.
Moving out. Light corvette here.
But I think we're going to just take out this last one and maybe one more, and then we're going to call it because this is not going to work.
Base perimeter, sir. Do their job without protection.
Pack a punch.
We can't take.
Come on, bombers. Did they not bomb? What is going on here? The shields are at the same level.
Sir, multiple enemy squads heading towards us.
LAC response
We're going to need you to hold
formation
them off.
for the Republic.
We failed.
Locking on. Take out their laser cannons. This used to be a judicial ship, you know. Take out their laser cannons.
Velocity gun available. Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Get behind them.
This is Beta Squadron reporting in. I recommend we deal with them first.
They're coming in quick.
Sir, there's still Techno-Union ships in the area.
Light Corvette here. Take out their laser cannon.
Reinforcements
Incoming
en route.
transmission from the command center. We must turn back. There's too many of
Our
us.
space station
That
is
takes
under
care of that
attack.
one.
I'm on
I
them.
don't know how much longer we can hold them off. Hurry.
Coming around.
They won't hold
Yeah.
Hypervelocity gun destroyed.
That's not correct. We killed a bunch of those recusants. What? How does that... What? What in the world? How? 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 Why? What? Oh, I did manage to give them the order. That's nice. So yeah, we're right on the doorstep of Sullust, basically. And that will definitely be next episode. For sure. Also, next episode, we're probably going to push out from this area. Because this whole attacking Dathomir thing ain't gonna fly with me. That's one of the Dreadnought shipyards, and if there's one thing they definitely don't need more of, it's battleships. Either way, that is going to do it for this episode. I think these next few episodes are probably going to be long as well. It's just we're getting to that point, right here at the end. Plus, it's seeming to me like the battles are starting to chug a little more than they used to. I might be imagining that, and it might just be, I don't know, my computer's having a bad day or something, but it seemed like most of the battles we've had the past couple of episodes have been a little more soupy, shall we say. And I mean, Sullust, they've got, what was it, four battle cruiser or battle carriers? Let's just check real quick before the end of the episode. It's already crazy long, might as well. They have 5 battle carriers. Okay, they're building more of them for sure. Yeah, that is going to be so many fighters. So many fighters. So that battle is just going to chug and chug. Whew. Yeah, that just purely because of that, it's going to be a long battle. But I do hope you're looking forward to it. I know I am. Ooh, the subjugator moved. Why just the subjugator and nothing else? Oh, they can get over Bimasari. No? No, they can't. Where? I guess it must have gotten through... Well, I mean, they hit both of these, so... But why just the subjugator? I don't know. Whatever. And never mind. Anyway. Yes, thank you for watching. I hope to see you again next time. Where we will be... I mean, I keep saying taking Sullust. We're going to assault Sullust. We're going to meet them in battle over Sullust. With the outcome of that, I have no idea. Like, Yeah. Yeah. If we could use Dodonna through the whole battle, but we can't because of those battleships that are gonna be all in reserve and there's no telling when they'll come out. Oh man, it's gonna be rough. That's gonna be worse. Actually, that might not be worse. I don't even know. But we're going to find out. Anyway, thank you for watching. Take care. And farewell. On the bright side, we can rebuild craters. Now that I'm less stupid than I was. Oh my.